Thank you, Gregorius. Thank you for that. And welcome again to everybody. It's really good to be here. This is the first formal collaboration between FIM and APOLLON, and it's been a delight working on this conference. All of this year, we started thinking about it in January, and we've had regular meetings with the working group, and thank you to the members of the working group. Very inventive thinking, and we've put together, I think, a very good program for you, which should be extremely interesting. Also welcome the online participants. I believe we've got 1,000 online participants registered for this conference, which is incredible. So you're all welcome, and I hope you can see me. Thank you. So we discussed two very important issues for our sector in these next 3 days. Streaming, which is not a new technology anymore, is it? It's been around for a long while, and we've been talking about it for a long while. It's a well-established method now for the public to access their favourite music, and it seems to be the most prominent form of people accessing music these days. An AI, which has surged to the top of the agenda. Just 2 years ago, we weren't really talking about it. It was something from science fiction. It was a Terminator movie. And suddenly, it's confronting us in our everyday lives, and particularly in our sector, and how it affects our sector, for good and maybe for bad, we'll talk about during the course of this conference. So it's a very exciting prospect. So today we deal with streaming, and in particular, the remuneration of performers, both featured and non-featured. This is the latest in the series of conferences on streaming that FIM has held. We began in Budapest a number of years ago. We had a conference in Burbank, Los Angeles, Tokyo, and Mumbai to discuss various aspects of streaming. So I look forward to listening to the two panel discussions today and the experts who give their opinions and hopefully evidence, and we can evaluate how we feel about it at the moment and where it's going for us. Thursday and Friday are devoted to AI, looking at all aspects, not just the threats to our sector, but what it might bring to our session, our profession. And we got some demonstrations which should actually show how it can be used in a very positive way. So it's not all bad. I hope we find that out anyway. The last session today and the last session on Friday, you'll see on the agenda, are general discussions. Now, this is because we're probably going to run out of time on the panels, and I know that people will have points to make and questions to ask. This is the time when you can do it. So don't worry if you don't get to ask a question. We'll do it on streaming at the end of today. We'll have about an hour for that, and I'll moderate that. Make sure everybody can make their point. Those of you online, please put your questions or points into the chat, and I'm assured that somebody's going to tell me what you say, I hope. We'll see if the technology works. And we do the same on Friday after the discussion, the two-day discussion on AI. We'll have a session when everybody can reflect on what's been said and come forward with their points. I think this is sometimes better than spur-of-the-moment questions after the panelists have spoken. So you can actually reflect and think about it. Okay, let me close by asking all of the moderators of the panels to keep an eye on the clock. It's going to be quite difficult to keep this conference moving. We've got a lot of ground to cover. So please stick to the time limits that we've set. That's all from me for now. You'll hear from me during the course of the conference. So now it's a great honour and a great pleasure to invite to the stage to address you the Deputy Minister of Culture, Jason Fotilas. Minister, you're welcome.